And it would have mean that Maluka was significantly slower as well. Alright. We go again. One more time. Best time is still the time that I submitted, but I did get a time today that it matched my PB on in-game time. But it might have been a little bit faster real time. So far it's 56 real time still. And then like between 50 and 48 load remove time. But I'm trying to get about 2 minutes faster than that with the addition of the skips. I think it's doable. The skips are that good. Well, there's one that's really free, although I did actually mess it up last run somehow. The small elevator at the start of the Rankus mission. You can pull out your javelin and just like fall down a little hole next to the elevator, and you go all the way down and you take no fall damage. It's great. I don't know why it works, but you like to menu. In my opinion, there's nothing really to menu there. You don't really need to add any gear. You'll have all your consumables ready. And unless you're wanting to equip a skill, maybe. Yeah, the M-Bars one. You can do the M-Bars one with Whirlwind, or you can do it without. I'm not too sure what strat's easier, but I've managed to do it without a bunch of times. But some of them might require a bit of practice, but I would say they're worth it for the run. They're not too bad.
I need to find a way out of here. Where is he?
Yeah, the mod said that they were busy last night or something, right? So maybe they'll be updating it today. They also said they'd check the load remove time issue. So it'll be interesting to see what will happen there. If anything. I still feel like we might be kind of shit out of luck. But yeah, someone in chat earlier mentioned that maybe they'll manually go through, calculate all of the load times of the run, and then deduct it from the overall.
A lacrima, a tear, a soul. Accept it. It will give us strength.
Which might be kind of time consuming for them, but if that's what they want to do, then that's what they'll do. So here's where I grab the first set of concentrated fire essences. It's not too long a detour, and they come in handy, so I think it might be worth. And then the other two was next to a pack of wolves at the start of the next one. Yeah, I agree. The DLC stuff should definitely not be allowed because a lot of people won't have them. The summons. I've got some good news actually. I've never had the summons stuck in the floor yet. And I haven't seen any other runner with the summon stuck in the floor yet either. So that bodes well. They've been cooperating with you as well, isn't that nice? Yeah. It would be nice to know what causes that so we can look out for it. But so far it just seems to be random. But yeah, that is nice, because I feel like the summons are very important for getting some of the faster boss fight times. They can definitely be fast without the summons, but I feel like the time investment for activating the summon is worth the extra time you save on the actual boss fight itself. I feel like it makes the boss fight more consistent as well. You need to spend less worrying about what attack you need to brink guard, and more time worrying about just hitting the boss very hard in the back. Exactly, yeah. That's all you need to worry about, just getting their health bars down without worrying about them like doing any kind of awkward attack. This guy here is the most complicated boss in the run. Actually, no, that's not true. Blade Phantom is. This guy is second for most complicated boss fight in the run. Yeah, that was clean. Ideally, you want to kill him before he does the jumping snowball attack. Or you want him to use the frost breath. If you just avoid the jump attack, then it's going to be a good fight.
May the blessings of the three go with you.
Thank you for the blessings of the three, Grandma. I find it pretty funny that because of the nature of the whole random droppable gear thing, every run looks different. Some runs you have a cloak on or a top on. Some you don't, and you're just running around with horns. It's pretty funny. It's like every Khazan's different. So this is my this is the second pickup for the fire essences, and then I don't pick up any more. And I feel like those diversions are quicker than speaking to the merchant in spider level. And you get 4, and I feel like you probably want to use 2 on the spider boss, or at least 1. And then I like to use 2 in traversal. Maybe it'll become a point where using them in traversal is not worth, and just using them on the spider boss is efficient. In which case, I could skip one of those pickups. Well, this chapter or just this greatsword section? But yeah. It's a bit sort of weird and sluggish. It's nice how you can use javelins though. Deal with some of the smaller ones. Yeah, for some reason I never did either. I don't think I ever did that in any way, any percent. And yet, you probably should, yeah. Especially since it one-shots them. I need to get better at that menu. There's also this detour, which is actually very long. But if you want to get the extra memories, this has to be a pickup. But it might be worth only getting memories from the first chapter, actually. And not the second chapter or any other chapter. Oh, someone actually mentioned that. Not bad. I'm not used to I'm honestly not used to there being this many people in the chat, to be honest. So my bad if I'm missing stuff. All the javelins, right? Sorry. My point still stands. I'm not used to so many chatters. I think it was Gordo who mentioned it. It's definitely a good strat. I guess I'm not knocking this guy off. I'm just gonna kill him normally. Oh wow. I've never knocked him off with one attack before. That was efficient as hell. Usually he's a bit awkward, because you gotta time it right for when he summons. If you're too early, your first attack whiffs. And if you do it too late, then he can actually get an attack off on you and interrupt your attacks. You should switch weapon, yeah. Yeah, I would definitely recommend quickly switching back to the dual wield there. There's enough time to switch before... this is awkward. I don't know how I messed that up. He's meant to die immediately, and then you just drop down and run. Whoops. The fire buffs, but I'm still considering skipping this. I missed. I should do the thing where you lock on first, so that you get the auto aim. But I keep forgetting to do that and just doing it manually and then missing. Whoops. Luckily I don't need the spirit meter for anything. So here, okay. At some point I want to level up Whirlwind. So I can do that tiny little skip in Embars.
You really think you can do this? Defeat us, the Blade Phantom.
I'll probably do it... I'll just do it on one of the elevators. Okay, nice.
to us. Why fight?
What? Oh, you're doing this. Okay. That's actually probably optimal. Yeah, that works. Killed him before he did the spear attack in the air. Pretty good. Nice. I still had a quarter of the fire buff left on my weapon. That fight went over that fast.
Absolute ruler of the Netherworld.
Nice. Getting a bit better at the menuing. Speedy. Alright, M-bars. 2 skips.
We feel it. Energy from the Netherworld.
I need to remember at some point, skill up Whirlwind. Is there anything else I need to remember? Still getting the water enhancers. That's about it. Again, bit of a detour, but I do use these for Viper and for Albino. And then the other one that I get on the elevator up here is for Rankus. Although you do get one for free just before the Rankus fight anyway. But this one doesn't cost any time to grab, so no reason not to get it. Right, this elevator, I need to remember Whirlwind.
Can you feel it? Of course not.
Where is Whirlwind? There it is.
But it's down here. Energy from the Netherworld. We need to find the source. Stop more of it escaping.
The source. Come on, where's my exit? There it is.
Defrona. What an unpleasant surprise.
Clean. Where's Whirlwind? I've leveled up Whirlwind, it's fine. I'll be using Whirlwind soon.
The device is still working. Mortal, find a way to deactivate it.
Alright, skip coming up. Damn, the first try! Holy, that's sick. Alright, sick whirlwind strat. Never done it before. I don't really know the timing for it, so I'm just going to YOLO it and see what happens. Oh, cutscene. Well, that's kind of free, isn't it? That is kind of free, I'm not gonna lie. Nice. Saves like a few seconds.
What is that powerful energy? The leader of the Dragonkin, perhaps?
That energy I can sense. It feels like his might. But how can that be?
Okay, not bad. Hey, thanks for the follow. How's it going? Nice. A lot better than last run. Really good start.
That annoying scholar Defrona was right. That you.
You've opened the button.
Do you know about the soul stones?
I am ready. Yes.
Right, I need to keep an eye out for the condensed water item on the way down here. And I also need to figure out where I equip them. So I'll need to equip them before the boss fight if I want to use them. I don't think there's many good places to equip stuff in this level.
You are agitated because of this power.
He was the first one to betray me. Now he will pay. Dragonkin survivors from the war, plundering and killing as if the war never ended.
Oh, I might be able to quickly equip them on the rolling ball section. I'd need to be fast though. Right, look out for the water damage item. So around here maybe. They should be blue. Hmm. Maybe here? Because there's a bunch of dogs here. Inside here? No. In the next section with the low note and the other dragons. Here somewhere? This one? Isn't this money? That's money. I don't know. I don't know where it is. And I don't think I'm going to find a good spot to equip them either. If I do find them. Oh, this one. Oh, that's those ones. Oh shit. I honestly don't know if they're worth. If they were the condensed ones, the concentrated ones, then maybe. I could be wrong. I could be wrong. But I don't think equipping them is worth the time it takes to equip them. Come on, someone get in there. There we go. Oh. Not bad. The only time it would be worth actually using those water consumables would be when he runs away and goes on the higher platform. But at that point you could just throw javelins and that's fine. Thing is, I imagine the water consumables would do a lot of damage, like way more than javelins. But it's just whether it's worth to spend the time to equip them. Maybe. I don't know. I don't know. I would have to try it. I hear bats. Please don't kill me. Okay, we're good.
stench is growing worse.
Unbelievable. I really wish you could disable these tutorial pop-ups. Kind of annoying to have to close while you're like running through an area. Very distracting. Also the fact that it literally pauses the game as well means that time spent in a tutorial pop-up is time spent, well, it's time lost in the run.
The stench of those otherworldly beings. It's coming from there.
Alright, Spuda. Oh, this is pretty bad already. No! Get back down! No! No! What? Oh, that's so unlucky. How did its other leg not break? Well, this is exactly what you want to avoid. It might have been because of a poor fireball placement. The first fireball was kind of awful. Oh well. Not the best fight. Alright, it's Polemian now, isn't it? So here's the other opportunity to level up, which I always forget about. And it's like 10 extra levels. It's pretty good. Okay, see if I can get this elevator skip this time. I really don't know what I did wrong. If I mess it up again here, I'm going to have to do a bit of practice at some point to try and figure out what's going on. I need to be right in the corner, I think. I think that's what I was doing wrong. Not in the corner enough, you gotta like hug the top left corner of the elevator.
Is calling for your revenge.
Alright, one skip down. Harder one to come.
That means someone strong was behind this.
Also the dreaded ladder. Here it is, the feckin' ladder. Like, it's already kind of bad, I think. Maybe the dogs are nice? Okay. I feel like that's the kind of thing you've got to do, otherwise you're killing everything and that's kind of slow. Killing the dude is probably helpful. and then maybe like baiting out a dog attack or two, and then just going for it is the play. It's a bit YOLO, but it's also might be the fastest way to deal with it, aside from just full YOLO, which is scary, because then you end up losing more time. Okay, let's see if the archer hits me again. Good. I hate a lot. I despise that ladder even more than the previous one, because there's so many more enemies. Which is why I save a fireball for that. One fireball kills like 5 or 6 of the enemies, including the dogs. Ow. Alright, it's time.
Wait, I don't want to fight.
Clean. Oh my god, that skip's so good. I don't think that activated it. How annoying.
I shall stand by you.
Poor Rankus, man. This poor guy. He gets like 2 attacks off the entire fight. He gets stun locked. I was just like smashing him into the door. Me and the summon just kicking the shit out of him. That's what you get for killing Pavel, or whatever you did. Yeah. Revenge for Pavel. Ah, damn it. I also I could squeeze through the gap there. Well, that's one less heal for the spider elevator. I do still have my 2 smaller heals equipped, so that's good. I should be fine for heals. As long as I don't get hit by too much. As long as the spiders don't chill me too hard. Uh-huh. Alright. The ballroom, and then we get the spider room, and then after that it's just the boss fight, which should be clean. If I do it right. Alright, it's time. I tried something new. Maybe that wasn't a good idea. Are we good or are we cooked? We are good. Thank God. General Khazan, over here. How have I got a spare fire buff? What happened? I have 2 spare, technically. Oh. Well, I hit the guy with the fireball, which is exactly what I wanted. So, technically that was good. My camera went a bit wonky, because I was trying to lock onto him, but it locked onto the soldier closest to me. Good enough, I guess. I didn't have to kill them all like I did the last run. So, that's already faster. Bum, 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 ba-da, bum, bum, bum. Well, in terms of heals, I have none. So I need to make the executive decision. Do I grab a checkpoint and lose a bit of time, or risk it for the biscuit? Oh, come on. And I think I'm going to take the checkpoint. I'm going to pussy out. $700 health isn't particularly safe. I'll grab the checkpoint just up here. Or shall I grab the one just outside the boss room? I'll grab the one just outside the boss room because there's a chance that an enemy follows me all the way to the boss room. And I'd rather deload him if possible. So I will spend a little bit of time here. I guess I might as well level up as well while I'm doing it.
Strange stench. What is it?
But I don't really want to take this because it wastes time. Like a lot of time. Yeah, only 3 levels. Not much. I shouldn't die now though. I wonder if my brutal attack damage goes through. Or if I just lose it because he's in a cutscene. Oh, it went through, so. Ow. Alright, do we do katana things? I messed up. What are we doing? Okay. Alright, GG's. Really good run. That's a PB for sure.
Yes.
But by how much? Let's see. So I'm looking for, if I get 54 minutes on the in-game time, I'm very happy, because it means I've saved about 2 minutes from my PB, which is crazy. 55 is like a minute. 54, yeah, Jesus. Yeah, so that is roughly a 54-minute real-time run, which equates to something like a 46 to 48-minute load remove time. Pretty damn fast, almost at that 45-minute mark. Holy.